Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody to the Daily Antidote of Song. Thursday the 9th of June. Give everybody a warm wave. Let's wave to Facebook Live. Welcome to you on Facebook Live. And look, 795 days. Thank you, Carolyn. That's absolutely amazing. I'm Fran, André. I'm here from the UK. I live in Devon. I'm from the Natural Voice Network in the UK and part of the Black Lives Matter commissioning project. And now I'm very proud to be a kind of regular host on the Daily Antidote, which makes me very happy. And so it's lovely, lovely, lovely to see all your lovely faces again. So I'm going to go round and welcome you all here today. So, welcome Joe, welcome Jim, welcome Katie, thank you for all your tech support. Welcome Holder and Carolyn in Boise, welcome Storm, welcome Simkey. Welcome Kevin in DC and Brian McLaughlin. Luda Victoria giving me a lovely heart there. Annette, Caroline, Arlene and Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Deborah in Kentucky, Susan G, hello. Kathleen, Doug Varney, Gary Pausner and Deli out in the trees. Kate in Charlottesville and Ralph, Ruth in Birmingham, UK, Anne in Maryland, changing screen. Anne in Nashville, Nancy, lovely bovine cow. Welcome Aloysius and Carol and Mabel, Liang and Bez. Welcome Jean in Pittsburgh, Kathy, somewhere I'm sorry I can't pronounce, and Curly Tops. Hey there, Anna's in the woods. Welcome Julie and Kirsten, Suzanne in Seattle and Shanna. 13 Tom, which is a very unusual and alluring name. Welcome Jane and Loriana, Bonnie in Boise, Gwyn, LMG, Bob Albany in New York. Welcome to all of you. Let's give each other a lovely big wave. Welcome to you all in Canada, in the US, in UK, globally. Welcome to this wonderful, wonderful show that I feel very privileged to be part of in a small way. Just to say, I'm going to give a tiny little trailer for there's going to be a very important fundraiser for Carpe Diem Arts, the wonderful organisation that puts on this show. Carpe Diem are amazing, and there's going to be a little thing to tell you about how you can support all their wonderful work later on. But without further ado, I'm so happy to hand over to Jim, who I've been really, really excited to meet. I've seen Jim in the Daily Antidote, so we've been here together, but it's the first time that we're meeting, so it's really lovely. So over to you, Jim Harkless.
Good morning, everyone. It's so good to see everyone again. It's wonderful to be on the show with Fran, who I admired watching and singing with her. And I'm going to do a song that I discovered. I don't know why I discovered it for the first time just a few weeks ago when I was listening to watching the Harvard commencement. I think I didn't see that Amanda and Miles and Alex are on today, but I was watching Alex's commencement when he graduated, and the chorus sang this song, you put one foot in front of the other and sing with love and lead with love. And I understand that Melanie DeMore, who wrote the song, has actually sang it some time ago. And I hope we can do it justice today. I'm gonna sing the chorus slowly. How many of you are familiar with it? I don't have the gallery view. Are some of you familiar with it? Yes, I can see some of you are familiar with it. And I'm going to do it very slowly You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Can we do that? You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. And that's done twice. And then there are three verses. And the verses are call and response. The first one is, don't give up hope. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. And it's call and response. So don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Okay, are we ready? it's, you gotta put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give in. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. I'm forgetting the words.
Don't you
Don't you despair.
Don't you despair. Don't you despair. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. The path is there. The path is there. You got to lead on for the rather and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. I know you're scared. I know you're scared. And I'm scared too. And I'm scared too. But here I am. But here I am. Right next to you. Right next to you. We got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. We got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. We got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other, and lead with love, and lead with love, and lead with love, and lead with love.
Woohoo! Thank you, Jim. You gotta put one foot in front of the other. Oh, that was so beautiful. I feel like you've just delivered sunshine to us there with your voice and your presence. That was so
Well,
gorgeous.
I had a
Thank
tough
you.
time. I had a tough time getting it,
I-
but we
All
got
those
through
words.
it.
When I taught this in a workshop, I actually had a piece of paper for all the words, and I was just sneakily looking at it because there's a lot of them. Oh, let's show our appreciation for Jim. I don't know if you can see the whole screen, Jim, but just give Jim some appreciation if you enjoyed that. It was so lovely seeing everyone sing along to that. It was definitely enjoyed, and such a great song. So, Jim, do you want to tell us a bit why you chose this song? I
Well,
think you mentioned
as I said, I chose the song because I heard it. I was so taken with it. I don't know why I hadn't heard it before. And somehow or other, I missed Melanie when she sang it on Daily Antidote song.
Mm-hmm.
Quite an amazing person.
Yeah.
She reminds me of Leah Morris.
Yes.
Yes, they're both great songwriters and singers. And I then tried to find out more about her, and I was surprised also to find out that she had been in the San Francisco Christmas Revels show.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool.
Well, the Christmas Revels is the show that I've been in
Ah.
since 1986.
Okay, so there's some crossover.
Yeah, and when I joined the Revels in DC in 1986, there were two African Americans in the cast.
Wow.
I've been in 20 shows approximately over the years. There's a different theme every year.
Uh-huh.
That year it was the French Revels.
Okay.
There've been Celtic Revels, Roads of the Roma, Medieval Revels,
Wow, you've done them all.
Andalusian Troubles, Treasures. And this past December, we had a wonderful show on which Jubilee Voices was featured. And that was took place at the home of Senator Hiram Revels in 1870, who was the first African American senator in the United States from Mississippi. And it was a great show, and of course, the cast was extremely diverse.
Yes.
We had famous characters of that period.
Amazing.
And I would, and the San Francisco show apparently was partly written by Melanie DeMore, and apparently they had somewhat of a similar theme in that they featured some Gullah songs.
Yes.
We actually we sang some Gullah songs
Yes.
in our show.
Did you sing them live with her? Like, I would love to do it live with the Gullah sticks. It would just be incredible. I've only seen it online because obviously I'm in the UK, but it looks like an incredible experience.
Yes, yes.
And it's great, Jim, that you've just heard the song, and there might be people today who it's the first time hearing that song. So I really love that, how songs just go on their travels and different people pick them up at different times. And like you're saying about Melanie, she's such an amazing person. And it was a bit of a link as well because I just spoke to her on Sunday as part of the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're getting her in as one of the composers on the Black Lives Matter commissioning project, which is amazing, along with Leah Morris as well. So we're so excited to have both of them. And I mean, what an amazing woman. I just love how, did you know when she wrote that song, Jim? She wrote that the day after Trump was elected. That was her creative response, and I just love how she finds that human kind of inspiration. She's just incredible. And yeah, I heard another song of hers, Rockabye Baby Child. That's one of the first lyrics. I don't know if that's what the song's called, but after George Floyd was murdered, she wrote this beautiful song, which was very, very kind of, again, the human aspect, just talking about somebody's baby killed someone else's baby. You know, I think she finds that human aspect so beautifully. So I'm not surprised you were inspired by the song.
Yes, and it's so interesting how the Daily Antidote of Song has brought us all together from from
I
every
know.
background, and
Yeah.
so it's just it's widened my horizons.
Yeah.
Beautifully.
Well, I'm so glad. Like I said, I've seen you when I've been on the show. I've caught sight of you a couple of times and just gone, I really want to meet that man. So I'm glad that we've made it happen today and that
Well,
we're
the
on.
feeling is mutual.
It's lovely. And while you're talking about how wonderful this show is for bringing people together, I'm going to just quickly mention before we come on to talk to some about some of the other things that you're doing, Jim, but just to speak about, so Carpe Diem Arts really needs our support to carry on this wonderful program. So there's going to be a fundraiser which is going to be linked, I think, or it may have already been linked in the chat, and it's called Invest in Creativity. This is it right here. This is the creativity happening daily for all of us, which is amazing. So please, 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 we need some new people involved in this fundraiser. So please share. You know, we're all here in the community and we can support it. But if you can share it with your friends and family, tell them just what you get out of this show, what it means to you, what an amazing thing it's been going for 795 days. And then hopefully we can get as much support for this to continue. So that's going to be linked in the chat. Yes, I can see it. Katie has done it. Hooray. Yeah. So similar to some other people, similar to you actually, Jim, in a strange way, but I've just obviously got to know you, and I was reading your biog today, and lots of people here may know you, but I don't. So I was just getting to know you through your bio. And I think you just said a moment ago that you were one of the first African American people in the Revels. Did I hear that right?
Yes, that's right.
And
There were just two of us.
yeah, and then I was looking in your bio, and there's just like a list of amazing firsts, like that you were the first African American elected president of the Harvard Glee Club. That's right, isn't it?
Yes.
And I guess,
An interesting thing about that is it when I was in college, the Glee Club sang at commencement, and of course, when I was in college, Harvard was all men.
yes.
So it was a men's commencement. Radcliffe had, although we took classes with them, they had a separate commencement.
Do you remember what you sang?
Well, that's what I was going to say in terms of the evolution of one of the songs that I sang with the Glee Club and that we sang at commencement was My Lord, What a Morning.
Oh, what a song. That is such a beautiful song. Oh, wonderful. How many men? Was it a big group or like a...
Well, we had an elite group of about 40, and the total chorus was about 125.
Amazing. Oh, that must have been awesome. And also that you were the first African American president of the National Academy of Arbitrators. Is that right?
Yes, I was a labor arbitrator for 50 years up until the end of 2020 when I stopped.
You must have seen some disputes. I mean, to be in the middle of that position must be quite something, you know.
Yeah, I actually decided about 3,500 cases.
Wow.
Or more during that period of time.
Oh, gosh.
And interestingly enough, at their annual meeting, which I was not able to attend in May this year in Toronto, it's a group that of arbitrators in the United States and Canada. And again, it is when I joined, there were I was the fifth African American member of the academy, and at that time there were only 5 women in the academy. And the president at the meeting was Susan Stewart, who is a Canadian. We have many, many more female members now.
Right.
We have more African American members, but
Yeah.
no more. It's still a small percentage, but they did invest the second African American president at that meeting.
Right. Okay, great.
Now presiding.
Excellent.
He happens to be from Washington, D.C., a professor
Same as you.
law school.
Nice. Must be quite something to be in that position as the first, like the pioneer in all of those different situations. It must have come as quite a kind of, I don't know, I can imagine a kind of a unique feeling of stepping forward in these different ways, kind of being a pioneer and yeah.
Well, what I've tried to do in my life is to open doors. So there are many, many instances where I've been the first, the white MCA in DC in 1962. When I moved to DC, I was the first African American member.
It's amazing. I don't know if you can see, Jim, but Hoda is giving you the hugest round of applause and so much love right now. Just because that opening doors is just how amazing to be able to open those doors for other people then. I mean, it gives me goosebumps just to kind of say that, to be that person and to provide that way through, to make it real, that dream real for people. So it's awesome. Well, I suppose it's hard to know how to respond to that kind of thing.
And I noticed, unfortunately, or fortunately, my classmate was just admitted to the group, Robert Beckwith.
Oh, cool.
Who was in the Glee Club with me.
Oh, wow. I wonder if can we spotlight him? I don't know. What's his name?
Robert Beckwith. I just noticed.
Here he is. Hello. Welcome, Robert.
I don't see him. But,
connecting to audio. Can you see him, Jim?
I'm not sure. I don't see him.
If you go on speaker view, you should be able to see him. He's there. But he may say hello in a minute, so when he's connected to the audio. But that's cool.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah. And that's amazing. So you go way back.
Yes, I'm so glad, Bob, that you were able. I sent a poor link, unfortunately, but somehow or other you were able to figure it out, Bob.
Oh, I'm glad it worked that he got here.
And Bob is a very good singer himself, and he was a professor at York College for many, many years. He actually conducted, not long after he graduated from graduate school, he was at Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia, and he conducted their Glee Club.
Oh, cool.
And that was, at that time, that was a white university.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to, my conversations with him, he's told me that he tried to arrange joint concerts.
Amazing.
Historically Black universities. I can't recall whether he was successful or not.
He was having trouble connecting to audio, I think. So we could see him but not hear him. But
right.
Amazing, even if, to have that impetus to want that to happen, even if it didn't succeed all the time. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? The heart movement to do something.
I agree. I have a wonderful recording of Oedipus Rex that we sang, Stravinsky's Oedipus Rex.
Ooh.
And I was the narrator in the performance, and Bob was sang a small part as the messenger.
Oh.
And Oedipus was Oscar Henry, who was the wonderful tenor, and he was the other African American member of the Glee Club.
Cool. Amazing. Well, it's so great that your link finally worked. Your link worked and you got your friends in here. So that's wonderful. Great to see you, Robert. Can you say anything? Can you unmute, or I wonder?
Hello.
Yes.
Yay! Can you hear me?
We got you in the room. Hi. Exciting. Hello.
Hi, James.
You can tell that he still has his a bit of his wonderful baseball.
I know, just from the hello, I was like, whoa, he's singing to me? No, just
How are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm
Have
fine.
I missed the song?
Yes, well, we're going to do it again.
We'll do it
Good.
again. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. How nice to have this reunion. Yeah. We were just hearing that you tried to create a diverse choir, Robert, and I think you went off screen at that point. I don't know if you heard.
Yes, I've been looking at Carpe Diem this morning, and it looks wonderful.
Yeah.
The website itself is very nicely done, and all of the different activities, it's just marvelous. And must add a great deal to the whole Washington area community. And
globally as well, I think, Robert, as people come every day from different parts of the world. It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And the idea of a sort of a song as an antidote is fantastic. Fantastic. I haven't seen Jim's costume until now.
Yeah, and,
right. He looks marvelous in it. I only wish we were wearing such things in our youth when we but it wasn't done in those days. But now
suits, wasn't it?
It's great. Where does that one come from, Jim?
This is a shirt that my deceased partner Eve, whom I was with for 25 years, she worked a lot in Africa, and she brought this back from Ghana.
Amazing.
Marvelous.
Is it a dashiki, James? Some people are asking, is it a dashiki?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought as well. You're looking very dapper.
Thank you. I actually was on a program in Kenya yesterday, and I wore it for that program. I was not singing. I was being an elder on the program. There's a woman called Queen Mother Speaks, and she has a weekly. She's actually an expatriate from an African-American woman who went to Kenya some years ago. And she has this weekly broadcast, which has quite a following all around the globe. And
fantastic.
I bet there was lots of color in that, people's outfits as well.
Yes, she had someone from South Africa, an elder from South Africa. Bob, she was asking you about Emory and your attempts when you were at Emory to do something with your glee club and the Black.
Yes, I got a grant actually to create a Southeastern choral festival.
Okay.
And in Atlanta, and that would bring together all the choruses from the various universities, both Black and white in those days. They weren't any integrated ones, and also to feature the work of composers from that part of the country, the new choral works. And I never was able to pull it off, but it was great. Well, it was a great idea.
Yeah, and, I think you just got to strive to try and make these things possible, right? So it's wonderful.
It was a little bit, I think, before it's a little too early in the game, but I didn't have enough political sensitivity to realize that at the time. I was still a naive Harvard undergraduate in spirit, even though it was many years later. But anyway, that was great. It was of course. I now look back and realize that to have lived in the South in those days, particularly at the moment that everything really changed, started to change, and the universities did have to open to everybody. Was really made me understand America in a way that I otherwise never would have, as just an East Coast sort of New York kid, New York and Boston. You know, that isn't the U.S. as we now realize.
And you had that firsthand.
Yeah. Bob is an expatriate. He lives in Toronto, you know, for many years.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh, do you know, every time I come on here, I feel like I have like a peak experience. Like, this is just like so amazing. Like, I feel like I'm so moved just that you two are here, and, you know, you've got all this history, and to hear from both of you.
Well, this man doesn't like to talk about himself, but he's the really remarkable one, and he always has been.
Well, I was saying earlier, I was reading his bio, and I was just blown away by, you know, first, pioneering, you know, all these amazing things.
Amazing.
Consultant to the South African Government Commission in 1998, you know, just like, Jim, I hope we can meet one day and just have like a lunch together or something. I want you to tell me about amazing things.
I've got to do some research also, and I realize I don't know enough about what he's been up to, but I know him well enough to know that he's not going to talk about it unless you really do your digging first.
Yes. Oh, well, that's a beautiful quality, hey, isn't it? That humility, just, you know, just to be here.
It's inborn, I think.
Yeah. It's very kind of oh, Jim, I hope you're not blushing here, but I'm just going to say this last thing. I just feel like you emanate this kind of
it brings people together, which is so important.
Yeah.
And that's thinking now that the career of a mediator was just the perfect one for him.
Yeah, right.
I don't know how he was lucky enough to find it, but it was great. Anyway, let's hear. He's the feature, not me. So turn me off.
You both as well, but
turn me off and let's.
Before you go, Robert.
Yes.
I just want you to say, just to have a look through the chat, and both of you, just some really beautiful things in the chat. Really touched by you both being here and the conversation you're having. And there was one request for you to just sing a very short bit, because your voice just sounds so beautiful. Is that too cheeky of me? I
don't think I can.
Okay.
I don't think I can. I can play you a recording, but
well, we've all enjoyed listening to your speaking voice, I have to say. It's just so.
No, thank you very much. It sometimes works and sometimes doesn't.
I know the feeling as well. Oh, lovely to meet you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Unlike me, Bob hasn't kept up his singing.
Aha. Yes, and you clearly have. And Jim, just quickly, before we do the song again, tell us about the Jubilee Voices that you'll be doing. And then
yes, for those in the Washington area, on June 10th, Jubilee Voices will be doing a program at the in connection with the African American Museum in Alexandria, Virginia. I think it's going to be in the afternoon. It'll be posted on the Revels website.
Brilliant. So people can find it there, the Revels website.
Yes.
Amazing.
And also we're singing on June 25th out at Button Farm near Gaithersburg, Maryland, which is a replica of what it was like in before the Civil War,
Okay.
plantation farm.
Yeah.
And we'll be singing there. It's a beautiful place. We've sung there before.
Oh, wonderful. Have a great time. Yeah, and it's really amazing. You know, you're still singing and you're still kind of like giving music and the joy of music in this way. So do you want to sing us out with this wonderful song by Melanie DeMore, Jim?
All right. Put the words on the chat, in the chat, and I'll try to follow them.
I'll give you a prompt if not.
Are we ready to go? Katie, can you put the? Yeah, very good. Thank you. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. You're not alone. You're not alone. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. Keep moving on. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Lift up your eyes. Lift up your eyes. Don't you despair. Don't you despair. Look up ahead. Look up ahead. The path is there. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. You got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. I know you're scared. I know you're scared. And I'm scared too. And I'm scared too. But here I am. But here I am. Right next to you. Right next to you. We got to put one foot together and lead with love. We got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. We got to put one foot in front of the other and lead with love. Put one foot in front of the other and lead with love and lead with love and lead with love.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo! That was amazing, Jim. Thank you so much. Everybody show your appreciation. I could see how much you were enjoying that, everyone. That was gorgeous. And what a great song. And
Yes,
it's
it
a
is a
great
wonderful
song choice and perfect for you as well, I think. Yeah, so thank you.
All right, thank you.
Great to meet you.
It's always special. Each one of these
Yeah,
sessions is different and special.
exactly. It's amazing, this place. It's a magic that weaves through the Carpe Diem antidote of song.
My Fran, my son Charles, who has a consulting firm, comes to London every once in a while.
Oh,
And,
cool.
I was hoping that perhaps I might be able to introduce you.
Oh, I would love that.
Sometimes
Please.
he can fill in for me. he lives
Excellent.
in New York. Actually, this evening, he and his wife are leaving for Stockholm and Copenhagen
Wow.
on a vacation.
Cool. Europe bound. Oh, well, I would love to meet your son. And we're actually going to be doing a workshop with Leah Morris, hopefully sometime in the UK. Wouldn't it be amazing if he coincided with that? That would be so cool.
Yes.
Let's hope the stars align. Oh, well, I'm so glad I've got to finally meet you. Thank you again so much, Jim. And thank you again, Carpe Diem Arts and everybody who has been here. Thank you, Robert. How wonderful to meet you. All of the wonderful hearts that are here sharing this. Let's just show one last appreciation for everybody in the room. Make a gesture of love. And let's say goodbye to our Facebook family. Thank you so much, Facebook Live. See you again another day.